right, so here he is, the human highlight film. With respect to Dominic Wilkins in MMA, that is Justin Gaethje, former UFC interim lightweight champion, and man, he is must-see television. I'm not sure any fighter really has that type of relationship with the fan base in terms of instant electricity like Justin Gaethje.
I mean, Justin Gaethje has a magnetic appeal to people watching fights because you know that you're going to see a guy that goes out there and lays it all out on the line. But in tonight's fight, he has an opponent that's willing to do the same thing. Maybe not as well known, but a guy that is willing and wants to engage in the tough fight. And when that happens, we may be in line for another Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler fight, which we all love.
Oh, yeah. And Gaethje does believe a win tonight is going to put him exactly where he needs to be. But, of course, easier said than done against this also elite competition. All right, so here is Dustin Poirier making the walk for yet another big UFC spot here tonight. UFC 236 was his coming out party, DC. He ended Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak, and in a near-perfect performance in a lot of respects, was able to realize a UFC interim lightweight.
They say diamonds are forever, and so is Dustin Poirier. It seems like he's been here the whole time. We've seen this young man grow up in the UFC. We saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beaten guys like Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Poirier.
And with Dustin Poirier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say, Lafayette, Louisiana has made a pretty good UFC football. Dustin Poirier. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, two UFC megastars ready to engage. Former UFC interim lightweight champions Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. Not a whole lot of heat on the matchup per se, but Dustin did publicly criticize Gaethje after he sort of threw the interim title on the canvas after he won.
And then said afterwards, I bet he wished he didn't throw the title on the canvas after he won it. When you look at the matchup, you have Dustin Poirier from the southpaw stance with that beautiful right hook with the straight right hand. Justin Gaethje will walk through a train wreck in order to get to his goals. This fight, as we saw in fight number 1 between these two, is always guaranteed to be fun. Who is going to be the guy that's just a little bit more of a dog that allows for them to win the fight? I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, nice jab by Poirier. 2 minutes have expired here in our opening round. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. You get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, Gaethje's back in half guard. All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard to keep advancing the position.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. him out now. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback shot.
Head off the center line and watch from the counter with that beautiful straight left that he throws over and over.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Under a minute now to go round one. Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Huge strong hands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself. And look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway.
Oh, what a punch.
Massive right hand. Oh, big shots raining down.
Yeah, he's a half guard here.
Lands with the ground and pound. Gaethje's back in half guard.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Hand fight. Get that wrist control.
Good work from the top here by Gaethje. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
In the half guard.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Well-timed overhand there by Poirier.
The power of Poirier. I mean, the guy hits so hard.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
He's very close to the finish here. Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Poirier. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet. Oh, right into mount.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. He's having his way with him here. Final seconds of the round. Round three next. All right, there's the end of the round, and what a round it was for him. 2 knockdowns there I'm not sure if the opposite corner's going to throw in the towel, if the doctor's going to come in, but he is hurting for certain.
I mean, they've got to look at it, right? They've got to look at their fighter, and sometimes you have to save your fighter from himself.
Right.
He's always going to get up. He showed that, but he has been outclassed in round number 1. He has to either change something or show his coaches that he is going to do something different, or they can't send him back out there.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights, man.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Well, turning defense to offense here, blocks the strike and then counters with a straight hand. Nice job by Dustin Poirier. Straight punch there again, been there all night. Looking to land the right just out of range.
Nice jab by Poirier.
81 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. Well, I gotta think. Back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritize the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, so Justin Gaethje, your winner by TKO here tonight. He's an outstanding athlete, right? We see that on the golf course. He can play basketball.